If you ever see someone behind you in the mirror, don't turn around. We were four graduating students from a university in Quezon City. Alyssa, the practical one. B, easily scared. Trina, whose ancestral house we would visit. Marcus, the only guy in our group. Final exams were over. Thesis defense passed. We were just waiting for graduation. Let's celebrate somewhere quiet, Trina suggested. Our ancestral house in Calamba, Laguna is empty. Marcus smirked. Haunted? Trina shrugged. Only if you believe in ghosts. We laughed. We shouldn't have. We left the city at 7:10 p.m. Traffic was heavy. An accident had occurred along the highway. A cargo truck rammed into a bus. Ambulance lights painted the road red and blue. No one spoke for minutes. After we passed the scene, the atmosphere in the car changed. By 10:45 p.m., we turned into a narrow provincial road, rice fields, no streetlights, just darkness. Suddenly, Marcus slammed the brakes. A black cat stood in front of the car. It didn't run. It stared. Its eyes glowed in the headlights, then slowly crossed. B whispered, "That's bad luck." The house stood behind a tall iron gate, large, old Spanish-era design, cracked paint. The garden was vast. An older woman greeted us. "I'm Ailing Teresa," she smiled. "I help maintain the house." She mentioned she had stepped out earlier to buy soft drinks. We carried our things inside. That's when I noticed it. A tall antique mirror beside the living room sofa. It faced the staircase. I felt like it was watching us. We were sitting on the terrace when Marcus pointed. "There she is." A woman in white passed by the gate. She was short, long hair, carrying something. She smiled faintly at us. We waited for her to enter. 10 minutes passed. She never came in. Marcus decided to check. Seconds later, he ran back. There was no one there, he said breathlessly. Only the black cat, sitting outside the gate. At that exact moment, Ailing Teresa came from the kitchen. "Dinner is ready." After dinner, Ailing Teresa approached us quietly. "You saw her, didn't you?" Silence. "She used to work here," the caretaker continued. "She had a 5-year-old son." My stomach tightened. The boy ran into the road chasing his black cat. He was hit by a jeep. B covered her mouth. She died years later, but they say she never left. "Where does she appear?" Alyssa asked. Ailing Teresa slowly pointed toward the mirror. There. 11:59 p.m. We stood in the living room. The air grew colder. 12:01 a.m. The lights went out. The smell of melted wax filled the air. Then, condensation formed on the mirror. Small handprints appeared from inside. Marcus whispered, "Don't look," but we did. In the reflection, a woman in white stood behind us. Beside her, a small boy, holding a black cat. The boy slowly lifted his head and smiled. The lights flickered back on. The mirror was empty. Then B screamed. The boy was standing halfway down the staircase, not in the mirror. In the house, his head tilted unnaturally. The black cat brushed against Marcus's leg. It felt cold. The boy whispered, "Don't leave, Mama." We rushed toward the door. It wouldn't open. The gate outside was locked. Our phones had no signal behind us. The mirror began cracking from the inside. The woman pressed her face against the glass, her mouth stretched unnaturally wide. The boy began crying, "Stay." The lights turned red. Marcus suddenly froze. His reflection in the shattered mirror was smiling, but Marcus wasn't. The reflection lifted its hand. The real Marcus didn't. Alyssa pulled him away. The mirror shattered completely. The woman screamed, and everything went silent. Morning came. The house looked normal. The mirror stood intact, no cracks, no handprints. We left immediately. That night, I checked the photos I took. In every picture, there were 5 figures. We were only 4. Behind us stood the woman. Beside her, the boy, holding the black cat. Then my phone camera opened by itself. A live reflection behind me in my apartment mirror. The woman was smiling, and the boy was closer.